So today's video might make you uncomfortable, however, if it makes you uncomfortable, it's probably doing the job. I recently had the opportunity to go and see Laverne Cox speak, and it was amazing. She was extremely intelligent, and she's beautiful, and just the things she talks about, I could not word better myself. One thing she really talked about was privilege. To look at our society in general, the people who are given the most privileges are straight, middle-class, white men. So look at me, for example. You may say to me, well, you're a white man, but at the same time, you're gay. So you are disadvantaged in some way, but you're also privileged. And yeah, that's true. You can argue that I am awarded less rights and freedoms around the world than heterosexual people, than my heterosexual counterpart. But I'm also privileged in other ways. I am racially privileged. I have white skin, and having white skin alone privileges you across so many dimensions in life. I'm more likely to succeed. I'm more likely to be financially successful. I'm more likely to not experience racially based negative and extremely harmful stereotypes. As a man, I'm awarded opportunities that women don't experience. I'm more likely to find a job. I'm more likely to be paid more for that job. An equivalent job of what a female would do, I will be paid more money for that. I also come from the middle class. I have traveled to parts of the world that people without money might not experience. I have eaten foods that people without money may not ever eat. I have seen things that people who are not financially well off may never ever experience. So when you look at me alone, on one level maybe I am disadvantaged, but I'm also advantaged on so many different aspects of my life. And I'm lucky for that, but it infuriates me that people with families that are less well off, or people with different skin color, or women will not have the same opportunities in their lives that I will be presented with. Now you might be a white man out there and you might be saying to yourself, well, I work really hard for the things I have. I work hard for what I have right now and what I'm doing in the future. I work very, very hard for that. And do not get me wrong. Admitting that you have privilege does not mean that you don't work hard for the things that you have. All it means is that you're acknowledging the fact that the things that you do have were easier to obtain than your black counterpart, than your gay counterpart, than your transgender counterpart, than your female counterpart. The point is, it's these different aspects of ourselves, our class status, our gender, our sex, our sexuality, our skin color, our age, all of these things act individually, but together intersectionally to establish who we are, to establish our identity, and either privilege or disadvantage us in the society that we live in. And all of that is so wrong. And ignoring this is even more harmful. But acknowledging the fact that there is sexual identity privilege, that there is class privilege, there is racial privilege, I think it helps you understand why minority groups need to be awarded legal rights and need to be awarded equal treatment under the law. That's why gay marriage should be legal. That's why equal pay for men and women should be legal. That's why a police force should represent the demographic of the community that it stands for. And so I hope that on some level you've watched this and you've thought that maybe what I'm saying is true. And I don't know if I have a place as such a privileged person to be talking about this, but I hope I can contribute to the conversation, and I hope that I can convince other people, I can help convince other people that this is a thing and it's a real problem and we need to all understand it. But I would also like to hear from you, so please comment down below and let me know, what do you feel about privilege? Do you believe that it's a real issue and it exists, or do you think that this is nothing? Do you think that what I'm saying is completely inaccurate? But yeah, like it, share it around if you enjoyed it. I would appreciate it as well. That is pretty much it for me today. I hope you all have a fantastic week. I will try and make more videos soon. My life has been ridiculously busy. But yeah, I will talk to you next time, and until then, Davidoutt.